going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got NFL preseason football to go over in today's video. Pretty exciting. Drop a like on today's video. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I have two plays in this game going out to clients today, but we're going to go over and cover the spread and the total in today's breakdown. Do me a favor, use your brain, a maximum bet of half a unit on this game, please. Do not try to get rich quick. Do not overdo it. I know it's exciting to have NFL back in the mix, but just baby steps, people. Coming off a losing day in baseball, full transparency. Didn't end up doing an MLB video today because the slate is very short today. It's only a few games, but there's some really, really good ones. There's going to be a 2-unit play in the mix in baseball today. Looking to bounce back. All the updated numbers at the bottom of the screen. Still scorching hot in baseball. 8 winning days in the last 11. 76 and 51 over the last 40 days. Doing just fine. Baseball's a grind. Baseball's not the get-rich-quick sport. Baseball's about just building the bankroll a little bit, adding a couple bucks to your wallet, having fun, using up time, and waiting for football to come in full swing. We're almost there. But let's go ahead and jump into this game. Again, double check. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on TikTok. SoBet Link also in the description if you want full access to that SoBet platform that you see all over the internet. $10 a month. Use the link in my description. Let's pull up the numbers here in terms of the game splits. Now, this is not terribly important. It's a preseason game. We know the starters are out here. I want to look into something specific that I think is important to bring up. But let's just go over the money splits. 67% of bets on the money line are on the Texans. And I'm sorry, guys. 67% of the money on the money line is on the Texans. 64% of the bets. Just a little bit of sharp action on the Houston Texans in terms of a money line wager, which is the majority of the money made up in this game. The spread is 1. I don't think anybody's going to lay a point with the Texans. So if you're going to bet a side in this one, just go with the money line. Don't be greedy. So a little bit of sharp action there. In terms of the total, we have a lot of money on the under. We got 81% of tickets on the under. 73% of the money made up is on the under. So a little bit of sharp action on the over. The under is a pretty big public play here. The reason that I don't love the under, okay, is because we have a pretty good depth chart in terms of quarterbacks. We're not going to see Caleb Williams. We're not going to see CJ Stroud, but we're going to see some capable guys on the field. And 31 is just a little bit too low for me to like the under in this spot. 33.5, 34.5 were the numbers I wanted to see to hit the under decently hard. I can't do 31. There's too many times in football that this number will end up anywhere between 31 and 34. So I don't see any value on the under at this point. I would play the over if I was going to play a side here. Let's get into the depth chart. I'll put the screenshots on the screen for you guys to take a look at. Let me just re-bring them up here. So if we're looking at Texans, I mean, Davis Mills is very capable. Case Keenum, I mean, these are capable guys. These are not total stragglers. It's also not like it's a scenario where one team maybe has a fresh college guy or someone they brought in that they really want to expose. They're going to give him all the snaps. Even if he's struggling, they're just going to leave him in there. There's going to be a couple guys rotating here, and I like the second and third QB depth chart for both teams. You can look at the Bears. Tyson Bagent, man, he started 4 games last year. This guy has real-time snaps. A 4-game regular season starter, regardless of how well he did. He had some success, but the reps were there. The real game experience is there. I do think he's going to have some success. Now, keep in mind that defensive players in these preseason games, people battling for their position, on the defensive side of the ball, they do usually show up pretty good here, a little bit more than the offense. Sometimes it's just hard in the beginning of preseason games, beginning of the season, for the offenses to look sharp. So again, there's always a little bit of risk here playing the over in a game like this, just because the offenses, it's just hard to get them clicking. A lot of field goals. You might see some decent drives, but they might sputter at the end. There might be mistakes, a little bit of forced balls down the field when they were in field goal range, turning the ball over, missing out on points where you should have at least gotten 3. There could be scenarios like that in this game. But at a number like 31, with a little bit of sharp action on the over and with the whole world, it seems, on the under, I would be playing the over in this game. Friendly reminder, guys, I have week 1 NFL predictions, regular season, every single game against the spread. The videos are out right here on YouTube. So after you guys watch this video until the end, go ahead and check out all of my predictions for week 1 NFL. In terms of betting the side, it's kind of a contradiction here. You want to look at the full quarterback depth chart, and I'm seeing kind of a wash here in terms of potential starters. Tyson Bagent, Davis Mills, kind of a wash. Two pretty good guys. They got some experience, not too bad. But at the third position, I do think the Texans have an advantage. Case Keenum, I would like just a little bit better than Brett Ripien, so a little bit of an advantage there. But the Bears with Roschon Johnson at running back position there in the depth chart, I think he could have a pretty big game here. I think he's kind of the wild card, in a game like this where maybe the passing game is just receivers being on the same page with guys that are lower in the depth chart. I don't know if everything's going to click in terms of passing the ball, but maybe the Bears running game will look pretty strong in this game. That's kind of my hunch here. So I would lean Bears. I would lean Bears on the money line. I don't love this side in this one. There's a better way to break down the game in terms of a smaller portion of the game with a certain wager. That bet will be going out to clients. But that's the way I'd look, man. I kind of like the Bears. I kind of like the over. Don't love the game. I love football, though. I will watch every single minute of this one. But the betting, it will be limited. Still focusing on baseball until we roll full steam ahead into football. It's close. It's close. It's going to be here in a snap of the fingers. Again, guys, TikTok link, SoBet link, link to my website if you want to get on my team. Super affordable, $30. You can test it out for a week if you want, but just save yourself some money. Go straight for that monthly package. Everybody is in profit. July, we ended up another profitable month. June was profitable. You see season to date numbers. Profit, profit, profit. Some weeks better than others. Some months better than others. But if you want consistency, join the team. It's an absolute no-brainer. I think that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys are thinking on this exact game down in the comments below. Catch you in the next video.